Indonesian police say a farmer in Indonesia has been eaten by a python, which was later cut open to retrieve the man's body. The 25-year-old was seemingly attacked and swallowed at a palm oil plantation near his village in West Sulawesi. But the extraordinary case has prompted a number of questions. How could it do it? Reticulated pythons of this size, it was reported to be 7 meters, 23 feet long, are very powerful. They wrap themselves around the prey and crush it, killing it by suffocation or cardiac arrest. Eating it is another matter. Pythons do not chew the food. They have to swallow it whole. But their jaws are connected by very flexible ligaments so they can stretch around large prey. Even so, there are limits. The restricting factor is human shoulder blades because they are not collapsible. Mary Ruth Lowe, Conservation and Research Officer for Wildlife Reserves Singapore and a reticulated python expert, told the BBC. So while reticulated pythons, the longest snakes in the world, have attacked humans very occasionally in the past, experts have long questioned whether they could ingest an adult man. What about other large animals? Pythons are almost exclusively mammal feeders. Lowe points out that they do occasionally eat reptiles, including crocodiles. Typically they eat rats and other small animals, she says. But once they reach a certain size, it's almost like they don't bother with rats anymore because the calories are not worth it. In essence, they can go as large as the prey goes. That can include animals as large as pigs or even cows. Sometimes the size of the meal can be misjudged. In 2005, a Burmese python tried to swallow an alligator whole. It burst in the process and both died, the bodies later being found by Florida rangers. But these opportunistic hunters can be surprisingly picky too. If they don't see suitable prey, they can go long periods on very little food until they see something big enough. But humans are still not normally on the menu. In 2002, a 10-year-old boy was reportedly swallowed by a python in South Africa. But even the rat case did not involve an adult or a reticulated python, the species said to have been involved in the Indonesia incident. So is this a first? It could be, but perhaps more in terms of the evidence for it. It is not the first report of a man-eating python. But previous claims often involved hard-to-prove cases that happened sometime before they were reported in remote areas and without reliable witnesses. It could simply be this is the first case to happen with mobile phones on hand to verify it.